Hello and welcome to my channel, where I explore the mysteries and secrets of history. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most controversial and tragic incidents of the Cold War, the shooting down of Korean Airlines Flight 007 by Soviet fighter jets on September 1, 1983. KAL-007 was a passenger jet that was en route from New York City to Seoul, South Korea, via Anchorage, Alaska. It had 269 people on board, including 61 Americans and a U.S. Congressman, Larry McDonald. The flight was supposed to follow a designated route that would avoid Soviet airspace, but for some unknown reason, it deviated more than 200 miles from its planned path and entered prohibited Soviet territory over the Kamchatka Peninsula and Sakhalin Island. The Soviets claimed that they mistook the airliner for a U.S. spy plane that was on a reconnaissance mission nearby and that they tried to contact it several times before firing 2 air-to-air missiles that destroyed it over the Sea of Japan. The U.S. and its allies condemned the attack as a barbaric act of aggression and a violation of international law. They demanded an apology and compensation from the Soviet Union, as well as a full investigation into the incident. However, the Soviets refused to cooperate and withheld crucial evidence, such as the flight data recorders and the remains of the passengers and crew. They also spread disinformation and propaganda to justify their actions and cast doubt on the official version of events. Some of the alternative theories they put forward were: Number 1. KAL-007 was on an intelligence gathering mission for the U.S. and was deliberately sent into Soviet airspace to provoke a military response and test their defenses. Number 2. KAL-007 was part of a covert operation to rescue or assassinate a high-ranking Soviet defector who was on board. Number 3. KAL-007 was not shot down by the Soviets, but by a rogue U.S. agent who wanted to start a war between the superpowers. Number 4. KAL-007 did not crash into the sea but landed safely on Soviet soil, and the passengers and crew were taken prisoner or executed. These theories were widely circulated in the Soviet media and among some conspiracy theorists in the West. They were based on speculation, distortion, or fabrication of facts, and were contradicted by the evidence that was eventually released by the Russians in 1993, 10 years after the event. The evidence confirmed that KAL-007 was indeed a civilian aircraft that had strayed off course due to a navigation error or malfunction and that it had been shot down by the Soviets without warning or justification. The evidence also revealed that some of the passengers and crew may have survived the initial missile strike and that the plane may have remained airborne for several minutes before crashing into the water. This raised questions about whether they could have been rescued or saved if the Soviets had acted differently. The KAL-007 incident remains one of the most tragic and controversial episodes of the Cold War. It sparked outrage and grief around the world and heightened tensions between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. It also exposed the dangers and risks of flying over hostile territory and prompted changes in aviation safety and security. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more stories like this. And don't forget to leave your comments below. What do you think happened to KAL-007? Do you believe any of the conspiracy theories? Let me know your thoughts. See you next time. Thanks for watching.